India also did not organize this type of programs. We have about 262 affiliated colleges under JNTU Kakinada, and many colleges doesn't have the proper infrastructure, doesn't have the proper faculty, doesn't have the proper library facilities. Students joining because of various reasons, fees reimbursement, and to get good education. Only a couple of colleges, only in 2 digits, maybe about 20-30 colleges are good. Rest of the colleges doesn't have any infrastructure facilities. In that process, government thought they can go for some online education so that every teacher and students will get benefited on this. Then we conducted series of workshops. How best this online should go on? How best this education digital system should go to the remote area of the different places. Then we contacted different people throughout India and abroad and requested them to deliver lectures as per our syllabus content given to them. Because we have only one syllabus content under 262 colleges in Swartz University, we have identified some subjects which provides good employability and where more failures are occurring in that particular subject. Then we contacted people from IIT Chennai, industry people like TCS, Infotech, and foreign universities like University of California, etc. Then we have given our syllabus. We asked them to teach that particular syllabus content to our students. And we requested each and every college to go for digital classrooms so that students can listen to the online lecture. Instead of recorded cassette, we requested the other faculty member should deliver lecture on a particular slot, Monday 10 to 11, Wednesday 10 to 12, 3 hours in a week, so that they can complete the syllabus of whole semester, all 5 units. And similarly requested the foreign teacher, University of California, Berkeley, to suit to these timings so that our students can listen. In addition to that, what we insisted, each class teacher should sit in the class along with the students so that this class teacher can monitor the class, and also these boys who are having ME qualifications and they can learn these new subjects which provides employability, other things they can learn. Just one second. In that process, what happens is we identified some subjects which are good in area like cloud computing. Just one second, please. Hello. Yeah, Chapani. Okay, right. No, I'll just maximize the screen. Okay. Will it be okay?
Okay, sir. Yes. Thank you.
Right. Which provides employability and where more failures are occurring in that particular area. In that process, what happens is we can get the good pass percentage, and also we can provide the teaching where the people can get the good employability. After some time, what happened is, after one semester, we got very good results in pass percentage, and also after some time, after about a year, even the placements also occurred a lot. Then this word went to Minister of Education, the then Higher Education Minister Prakash Javadekar. Then he called me, how you are organizing this particular program. Then I informed to the minister, sir, because syllabus should be common to all the colleges throughout India. Then only this is successful. Instead of going for the audio recording cassettes, you have to go for the online physically. Then they introduced in AICTE, out of 160 credits, they can go for 20% through this online, either Moocs or some whatever it may be. Rest of the 132 credits, the minus 32 credits, can go for the regular credits of the college. In this process, this started. In the meantime, what happened is COVID came and everyone was forced to go for this online education. And that is the base for this online education at JNTU Kakinada. Now let us focus on technical education, the changing landscape. Even in the last slide also I mentioned higher education sector consists of architecture consists of important curricula, and how best this curricula can be taught by the teachers by learning through pedagogy, and good faculty are needed, and they have to go for good research, partnerships, infrastructure, and funding is also compulsory. Good governance is necessary. And world-class education means all the three students should go for it. Students, teaching staff, and researcher, one area, good leadership team, and revenue is another person. And when you look into this particular one, normally this particular teachers skill is going away, and 50% of the jobs are at high risk disappearing due to automation by 2030, and 40% of the employees are finding it difficult to recruit people with the skills they need. For example, when you look this, when you go for a classroom, our students are crammed into dense sitting arrangements like this fish in a box, and students are blindfolded in learning. Simply they just listen whatever we say in the class, and they just go to the examination, they just answer. There's no critical thinking, there's no visibility about the education. And if they read hours together, maybe 10 to 12 hours in a day, they don't get anything. They are just blindfolded like this one. This one, in this process, what happens is they are getting confused. They're not sure what exactly they are supposed to do it, what exactly they're supposed to learn, what exactly they are supposed to learn to suit the industry needs, all the things. In this process, what happens is teacher is the best one. He can change the world. How? We have to equip the students through various process. When you look into the teachers, all the teachers are qualified. Only few people with good research background, good qualifications, or qualified. Rest of the teachers join with ME qualifications are also in the universities and colleges. They should be trained properly. Where is the how to change this? Key is in our hands only. Key is with whom? With faculty, and they need to be empowered. Learning is not the product of teaching, it's the product of activity of learners. Instead of making to sit in like a fish pond, we have to allow them to think, and we have to go for this. For example, let us review the future classroom. We should be a facilitator like this. We should allow them to learn. We should give them some information. People should come to the college. When we go to the different universities in the UK, they were given more time to think in critical way. And only thing is, they just attend little in the college and they spend good amount of time in thinking. And they should be, when they are doing practicals and other things, they should be in a position to organize properly. When you look into this online education to train the teacher properly, when you look into this digital one, digital immigrants are the parents, teachers on the left side. Managers are digital natives. We have to make use of this digital system properly so that everyone should get benefited out of this. For example, when you see this, abundant water is coming out of this hydrant, like that from the internet, whether it's online teaching, whatever it may be, we are getting abundant water, abundant knowledge. Our job is to take out this particular knowledge to suit the needs of the country, to suit the needs of the curriculum in our college. For this, NITTTR made an initiative using the 7 IITs like Bombay IIT, Delhi, Govt, Kanpur, Kharagpur, Madras, Roorkee, and ISC. They created course contents in engineering and sciences, because when I organized a program in JNTU Kakinada, we used to organize only 3 subjects in a semester. It's a very small number. But throughout India, we have to put it in the massive way. Hundreds, thousands of subjects should be placed in the internet. For that, one individual person, one individual institute is not sufficient. So that 7 IITs together, and along with the ISC, they created a course content in engineering and science for this online program. When you go for this online program using Moocs, Are we doing, this is only doing old things in the new way. It is the most important time to care about the education in 21st century. Even in this, what we have to do is not only directly going for the online education released by the cassette from the different people, we have to go for the face-to-face learning. In between, we have to do the blended learning. Then online learning is useful. Simply, if you go for online learning, it's of little help. For example, a faculty teacher in University of Wisconsin, Madison, used to tell the students, tomorrow I'm going, next week I'm going to teach this particular area, go to this particular journal, AC journal, written by so-and-so author, available in page so-and-so, article, volume number, you read that particular paper, then come to the class. Then by the time students are getting prepared, what exactly teacher is going to teach to them, they can interact teacher with more meaningful way, then the class starts. Instead of giving directly through online learning. Teacher will come, he'll sit with the students along with face-to-face. Then based upon the blended learning, that's the information they are already given to the students. They got prepared and they'll bring the papers, everything. Then online learning through all the three things mixed together, they'll get the advantage. What is Swayam actually? It's a study of webs of active learning for young aspiring minds. Swayam expansion study webs of active learning for young aspiring minds. These three cardinal principles of the education policy are access, equity, and quality. First, access it. We have to get the good information. Then that information should have good quality. What is this LMS? LMS is a platform and where they store many number of programs, subjects to handle their employees for ongoing training and development. Not only in the teaching, even in the industry also, this LMS platform used to train their employees for training as well as for the development. Courses are stored, accessed, while MOOC is one specific course. What do you mean by actually MOOC? It's a massive open online course. It's not number of courses. It's only one subject. Massive students, abundant students can watch this particular subject. M stands for massive, C stands for course. One course is nothing but MOOC. Massive open online course is a specific course. It's use LMS platform to deliver their course content and manage the learning experience. This delivers best teaching learning resources to all, including the most disadvantaged. Because what happens is when it comes into the online, they can learn a lot. Even the disadvantaged people, slow learners also can take the advantage of this. It aims to provide millions of students with the quality of education through e-learning courses. Even we can give the certificate from the online because under the COVID, many people, faculty members, students took the Swayam certificate. Learners can earn credits by completing a course. These credits can be transferred to the academic record of the learner. Out of 160 credits of compulsion of the ACT, 20%, that's 20 into 160, 32 credits you can earn through these Swayam certificates, and that can be matched to the 160 credits so that people can get advantage of this online program. The 4 quadrants of Swayam are video lectures, reading materials, online discussion forum for clarifying doubts, time to time assessment by experts. Earlier, what happened is when we conducted one small online program, there is no online discussion, there is no one-to-one interaction. Only class teacher used to take the doubts. These doubts can be sent to the teacher. Next class, they'll clarify the doubts. 90% of doubts will get cleared with a couple of number of students. But whereas in this Swayam quadrant, there's a provision to directly doubts get cleared in the online platform itself. It will go for, after attending this online program, you can use the best practices from the other states as well as the other countries. It will create an atmosphere of best teaching and learning. You can update the curriculum as per the emerging trends. An internationally and culturally diverse curriculum is also possible on this. And for this, what we have to do is, when you're identifying, for example, National College at Bangalore, Jayanagar, they can go for the online programs instead of going for the recorded cassettes available from the SIAM or NEPTEL, whatever it may be in the LMS. They can identify the good faculty member throughout world. Because you are in Bangalore, you can identify the teacher from ISC Bangalore. They did not come to ISC Bangalore. They can deliver a lecture through online. Your class teacher should sit in the class. All the 60 students should attend the program. You have to only thing you have to do it. You have to provide one good digital classroom, good audibility, good visibility. So that what happens is this internal teacher will monitor the students. Internal teacher will try to clarify the doubts to the maximum level. And in the process, what happens is internal teacher with little qualification, ME qualification, so that he'll get trained tomorrow. He can become a good teacher in the areas like artificial intelligence, cloud computing, big data analytics, data science, and all the things. So that's an advantage if you can go for the original classroom digitally, one-to-one. Dedicated faculty, dedicated internal faculty should be available. Identify internationally reputed faculty for guest lecture. You can use a Moocs, existing LMS sources. Also at the same time, you can identify the faculty, request them to deliver a lecture of your syllabus content, and you can invite many people also, so that instead of your class, a couple of other neighboring students, neighboring colleges also can sit in their respective colleges. They can listen to them by taking the advantage of the experienced people from for example, like University of California, Berkeley, University of Illinois, University of Wisconsin, Madison, all the things they can deliver. It's not the recorded cassette, it's one-to-one. That will give a lot of weightage. Industry people can deliver lecture for like TCS, Infotech, many people, Infosys, all the people. When you have an MOU with the reputed foreign universities, they deliver lecture, you can take the benefit of this. In that process, what happens is you can go for the faculty exchange program at later point of time. In the process, you can develop the faculty development programs on the subject domain also. Now, let us focus on Moocs. It is an online lecture. It provides critical thinking. And the subjects we have to choose, whether it's recorded subjects or you identify subjects by contacting the different people from the different institutes, which provides employability. For example, if you want to go for the online lecture, you should see that should provide good employability. If you take a subject, for example, when the chief minister is asking the university vice chancellors, how many subjects you are floating? They said they are floating about 30, 40 subjects. In agriculture, physics, botany, zoology, it's of no use. Massive number of subjects are no use. The subject which can provide the employability to your college, for example, National College of Bangalore, which provides employability through your placement office, you have to identify that particular subject. Either you can take it from LMS learning platform, or you can identify the teacher, ask them to deliver a lecture for your student. That is face-to-face interaction also possible. For example, when these massive open online courses are there, it should be identified based upon the employability requirement. When you talk about the Moocs, when you talk about the Swayam as a platform, simply you have to identify the subject which provides employability. For any normal subjects, your teachers can teach in the class. But those subjects which your teachers are not in a position to teach, you can send those teachers to NITTTR so that we can conduct the faculty development program on subject domain for about a week, so that they'll get trained in our place and come back and deliver lecture. Or at the same time, the subjects taught by NITTTR and different IITs, you can also sit in that particular class. Third alternative is you can request a single individual teacher. So we have to go as far as the government of India is, once I think one subject, 3,000 rupees is the honorarium per hour. They can charge that particular honorarium. IITs and IISc, they can deliver lectures for all 52 classes. They can take some amount of money based upon the MHRD, Minister of Education honorarium. And you have to provide that type of subjects which provides employability, contacting different people that provide high quality of education and employability. For example, I'll tell you one thing. This is that quality engineering enhanced education blended approach. What happens is when they started this online program long back, Stanford University offered around a particular subject, 160,000 students got registered. Simply because just registering without any rigid requirement. Out of that, 30,000 are faculty members, rest of 130,000 are students. At the end, what happened is finally to write the examination and to pay the fees, only 6,000 students got certification. And success rate is only 0.3%. That means when there is no rigidity in organizing the online program, simply people will register. Because as and when the program is coming, they can just listen for about 10 minutes and they can just close the program online education. Instead of that, you can make it like a special class in your college as a digital classroom, making the internal teacher to sit as a class monitor and insisting all the 60 students to sit in the class. Then the real result will come for this online education. Internal mentor, concept of internal mentor is to be introduced. That's a compulsion. This Moocs should provide high quality education, and this will provide good employability. And this is nothing but flipped classroom concept and blended approach. no financial commitment from the student. You should not charge anything from the student, because anyway, students got admitted into the college, and it's our responsibility to teach the subjects which provides employability to the students. Internal monitor, class teacher, he should be sit in the class along with the students. Internal mentor, attend the class. Internal mentor, interface between the online mentor and student. Then only these Moocs are very, very popular. In this process, what happens is, when you go for this online education, this will go for accrediting your programs in the college, and also students participate in summer internship. It will build the capacity of the faculty and students. Faculty capacity can be improved, and also students are industry ready, and also it increases placements. For example, when you're calling the different people for the placements to provide lecture on increased placements, you can provide these online lectures. Even if it is not available in your college, different people who can teach coding and other things, you can all the things. So this way you can increase the placements. For example, if you go for this online teaching along with the one-to-one face-to-face, along with the blended approach, definitely you can improve the teaching capability. For example, when you look this, there are good amount of ladders here. There is no end. Any amount of ladder you place, this man cannot reach the goal. But if you put this ladder in the vertical direction, only two ladder is sufficient the person to reach the goal. That means that's a way you have to put the online teaching to help the faculty members, to help the teachers, help the students. Similarly, teachers who want to go for good research, who want to go for good teaching, also can learn good research topics through this online teaching. Instead of going in this direction, they can go in this vertical single direction. They can empower through this online training. And with this, yesterday in the last class also I mentioned this research also. When you go for listen the online funding, you can go for the good research funding using the multidisciplinary innovative technology ecosystems and useful to this from the different funding agencies. This will help you to get the good ranking in the Times Higher Education, ISO certification, NBA accreditation, etc. This will strengthen your IQAC. Any college will develop based upon the IQAC. This IQAC people also can organize lectures through online, so that they can try and how best they can strengthen the IQAC, how best they can go for this people to collect the information from the different stakeholders, parents, employees, many people, they can strengthen. And e-governance and administration can be improved. Faculty development programs on the subject domains can be organized through online program. We can give the guidance to NBA and NAC, and soft skills also developed. Frequent review meetings can go ahead. This is the thing I would like to focus on online education. Mainly, instead of listening to the going to the online education of the Government of India, Ministry of Education subjects, which were recorded cassettes, you can identify the people from your own area, which provides good employability by IITs, IIM, even in national college. If you find good teacher, let them take the class through online, so that many people will get benefited. In this process, they can teach your own syllabus content. 100% of your syllabus content can be completed, and students will get benefited, teachers will get benefited, everyone will get benefited. In addition to this, supplement to this, Swayam, LMS, the subjects available in Government of India, Ministry of Education, NITTTR, is only supplemental. In the inaugural program, one of the speakers said, anything, this type of programs only should supplement to the existing line of teaching. Not this should be the only teaching you can get for the benefit of the student. Like this online program will be helpful to the different people for getting it benefited. These are the few points I would like to stress upon. If you have any questions, please interact in this direction. And we initiated this program in 2015. Later, Minister of Education also started this. And NITTTR also as a chairman, we conducted many programs for the benefit of the students and faculty members. Thank you very much. Now I request audience to interact with me on this direction. Thank you. Any questions, please? Let's have more interaction rather than me giving the lecture to you.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, actually, I want to ask a very simple thing. We usually see the lectures on Moocs and Swayam portal. But my question is, how can we deliver lectures in that? I want to involve myself in delivering the lectures on a particular course.
Yeah,
So
you
what
can.
is the method? How can
Yeah,
I get myself involved?
yeah, you can. I got it. You can present yourself in the areas like NITTTR Chennai, so that your lecture is highly competent and that's highly useful to the society. And those subjects where you are comfortable in providing employability to the students, then they will accept your lectures and they'll put you in that particular platform.
Thank you, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Very good
This is
morning.
Geetanjali from RNS First Grade College.
Mhm.
I want to know, how does the learning management system work, sir? Can you give a brief explanation about it?
No, no, because my people are doing that particular job. I don't have much idea of the LMS, because that's the only platform where number of subjects are got stored and we can take out the subjects for delivering the lecture. That platform, that is artificial my computer department is taking care.
Thank you, sir.
Because only I would like to share this thing. You identify a good teacher from good institute, or a good teacher, if he's capable, if he's from your college also, ask them to deliver lecture through online. Your students will get benefited. For example, if you feel good teacher is available in Roorkee, in one of the areas like machine learning, you can call that particular lecture, let them give a lecture, and these boys, and not for about an hour or two, that person should deliver the lecture for the whole semester of your syllabus content. So that when we are giving the lecture through online, we'll get prepared with figures and other things. We can deliver a wonderful lecture of that particular content for about 16 weeks, so that people will get benefited instead of taking the subject from LMS. That's what we did, and we got very good success rate in JNT Kakinada. All 262 colleges into 60 students multiplied by different sections in the different colleges. Maybe 10,000 students got benefited out of this, along with the internal teacher. Like that, you can also make an attempt in this direction. So otherwise, you can take the subjects which is available in LMS platform, and that you can simply place the video lecture. Your students will get benefited along with your teacher. That is also another way, but that is the other one is more effective. Along with the teacher, like University of Wisconsin-Madison, not only the LMS platform, you can ask the student to refer some of the papers which is related to the particular course content, and class teacher should go into the class. Along with his teaching, he should interact with the students based upon the advanced paper given to them, and also through the online lecture by expert other lectures. These three combination will also be a perfect class to the teacher in that particular class. That's what University of Wisconsin Madison's faculty members used to do.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, please.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, please.
I am from National College, Jayanagar. I just want to know, thank you very much for all the information that you have provided through blended program. Sir, actually for language and arts, is there any program that which you can illustrate? So there are many students opting for social science and other things. Normally these digital programs, they look for computer related digital
Yeah,
and all that.
definitely.
Is there
Programs
any
are available.
other program,
Soft
sir,
skills and other
without
things.
computer?
Yeah,
The
many
students
programs
can
are available. You
go
can
ahead
see
with
the
enhancing
Ministry
their
of
skill
Education
ability.
web, even NITTTR web also. You can see many programs are available on soft skills also language. Sometimes what happens is because of the digital learning, don't misuse the digital learning. You should take this as a supplement. Like your speaker said in the first day inaugural program, whatever you are teaching in the class, this is an additional supplement. If you feel, then you'll get the benefit. Otherwise, if you completely leave this to the digital learning through online, it will be a big disaster. It should be like you should use this like a supplement. Class teacher should come to the class. They should interact with the students. They should, in addition to that, they should allow this online teaching along with the classroom teaching. Then only that is a big advantage. Yes, please.
Dear participants, if you have any queries, you can unmute your mic and you can ask your questions.
Anything is more fruitful when you go for more interaction.
But they're saying
Thank you, sir, for delivering such an engaging and informative presentation, sir. Now I call Professor T.S. Asha, Head of Department of Computer Science, to propose a vote of thanks.
A respected speaker of the day, Professor VSS Kumar, and my dear fellow participants. It gives me an immense pleasure to propose vote of thanks. On behalf of our institution and all the participants, I would like to express my sincere thanks to Professor VSS Kumar for giving valuable information about Swayam Moocs, which is the world's largest online free e-learning platform portal. This session was very informative. Thank you, sir. I would like to place on record the immense support rendered by our management and express our gratitude for the same. I would like to thank our principal, Dr. Suresha B, and Vice Principal, Professor Chaloppa, for their continued support. A big thanks to our ever hardworking IQAC coordinator, Dr. Chinta Vijayalakshmi, for having organized this FDP. I would like to thank all the participants, both online and offline, for your active presence. Thank you, one and all.
Now I request all the online participants to turn on their videos for a quick photo session.
thank you, sir, for your valuable information regarding Moocs and Swayams. We are very much delighted to have you online for this wonderful session. Dear participants, tomorrow we are going to have Professor Naseeb Singh Gill with us for the Day 4 program on modern tools for teaching and learning. I expect all the participants to participate actively in this FDP. Thank you, one and all. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. I wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir.